Blackstone Audio presents The Puffin of Death, a Gunn Zoo mystery by Betty Webb. This book is read by Hilary Huber. This book is dedicated to Barbara Peters and Robert Rosenwald of Poisoned Pen Press for their unfailing courage in giving their authors a voice, no matter how eccentric that voice may be. Prologue. Vik, Iceland, August 7th. As he snapped yet another photograph of the black, yellow, and white bird, Simon Parr congratulated himself. God only knew why the bird had flown all the way from Egypt to this rough Icelandic clifftop overlooking the North Atlantic, but there it was, pecking its way toward the Puffin burrow. Although the morning was chilly, what with that damp wind freezing the tops of his uncovered ears, he had to smile. By sneaking away at 4:30, the sun was almost up for God's sake, and leaving the rest of the group back at the hotel, he would be the first and perhaps only person on the tour to snag the hoopoo. So what if he'd forgotten his hat? Note to self, even in August, mornings in Iceland were frigging cold. But this trip was working out in more ways than one. First, the conversation back at the airport, where he told a certain someone exactly how things were. Now, the hoopoo. And afterwards, well, better things were yet to come. The morning hadn't begun well, what with that stupid hotel clerk blasting away with a rifle at some fox. Simon had been afraid the noise would scare away every bird in the vicinity. But no, after a brief flutter, they all came back. Now all he had to do was wait. He heard a squawk. The puffin, another visual weirdo with its oversized red, yellow, and blue-black beak, had stuck its head out of its burrow and was sounding a warning. It wasn't happy with the hoopoo's incursion, but who cared what a puffin thought? Especially that particular one. Instead of the standard unblemished black crowning its head, this one sported a white streak down the middle of the black. Ugh. Besides, there were millions of the nasty things up here, so if the hoopoo fouled some freak puffin's living room, well, too bad. Parr didn't like puffins, never had. Rats with wings, he'd once called them, bringing down the wrath of the other birders at last month's disastrous meeting of the Geronimo County Birding Association. But had they ever smelled a puffin rookery? It was enough to make a person gag.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?